Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions offense will have the opening possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Gets it out quickly. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Got room at the 35. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Hawkins. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So Texas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they solve some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow, it's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but Well, we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
And they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But you're going backwards, and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Pressure coming. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Snow. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Still looking on the move. That's caught. It's Snow. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Across the 25, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels. There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A lot of urgency for this offense.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this 1st quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Here's the pressure. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He's got it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Here's the handoff. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Wants to throw on third. That's caught. It's McCutcheon. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Caught behind the line. It's Nicholson. Oh, what a move to get room. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup of the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for room, it's Hawkins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. Rolling right and going deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's got room. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Handoff to the single running back. At the 20, he's got space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Moving away from pressure. Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Galladay. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Longhorns will punt this one away. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
2nd down, they'll go to the air, using his feet to buy time. He makes a grab. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. They They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Now on second down. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The official says no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a three-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Longhorns will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Hawkins. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Makes the catch, it's Hawkins. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Nittany Lions will snap it on first and 10. The give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll keep it himself. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Penn State! The defense takes matters into its own hands. And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Wilson on the carry. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Snow. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the... Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the extra point was good.
Texas, 3.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Right back to him on the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Texas offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. All wideouts, no backs. Making side adjustments here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Penn State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Texas, 3.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McCutcheon. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Got a man. It's Galladay. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Pocket breaking down. Steps away. On the move, he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Snow. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Can't get him to the ground. That's about as close as you can. That marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense
turning it on. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Under fire. He steps out of bounds just short of the end zone, and they'll try to punch it in from there. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on third down?
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. There he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun. Finds his big tight end. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's going for the goal line. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun to give, looking for room. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
That one comes out hot down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. The sure hands, it's Hawkins. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The play action fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the moon kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Ware. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.